we're going to go through the 4 stages of spiritual consciousness, and that's on page 87 if you have the book. But you can see there that it says stage 1 is to me, and there's some things under that. Stage 2 is by me. Stage 3 is through me, and stage 4 is as me. I want you to see how this chart works because it's a really good tool also to use when we have that doubt, when we have and anything that is unlike the divine. See, that's where we're stuck, is when we forget our wholeness. If you study this chart enough and try to apply it to different things, you will begin to understand that how to move out of these situations. And it's one of the things that I would teach as a coach. So you see it goes down the column this way, okay? To me. This is how most of us show up in the world, to me. We are the victim. Okay, we need to work on our forgiveness practices. We need to experience, this is what we begin to experience. Why we say, why does it always happen to me? Or we say, why didn't I get a mom like that? Or we say, why don't I have the ability to be like other people? And then we have to give up that blame and that shame. Every one of those things, if we say, oh, am I blaming or am I feeling shame? You will say yes to that because that's where all of these types of thoughts come from. So then we move up here to stage 2, to by me. We begin learning and understanding the laws, and we implement that through. And all of these things, the affirmations, vision boards, all of those things, they are not our source. They are things to help us with the repetition and get that into our own being of remembering. And that's kind of what I was saying in my proud of, is that yes, I've done all these things, but I now have these things in me as my life. Most of the time, I'll tell you who can set me off is my son. And so, the experience of control, I can control my thoughts in my life. And when we move from here, why does this happen to me, to I can control my thoughts in my life, we experience great, that's called the parking spaces and princes. And we start manifesting, and I always call it the dangling carrot, because that is not where we are going. We are not going to manifest. We are going over here, look at over here, to be one with God. That is our purpose, but these are the steps to get there, right? And so then in order to go to stage 3, we must give up control and power. What are we giving it up to, though? We are giving it up to the law and to being a vessel that the divine works through. And when we are that vessel that divine works through, there is no need of doubt. There is not even doubt when we really become that true vessel. It is not I, but God that does the work. And it's the same with, why didn't I have that mother? Or if I had that mother, my life would have been so different, just like I felt with Abigail, right? And so what we have to give up here is the opportunity we have to give up is sense of separation. And that's when we move into oneness. Now, oneness is generally not a state we dwell in. It's a state that we aspire to and that we step in and out of. There are very few people that really dwell in this state of oneness.
Get the ebook or paperback at beyondtheboxbook.com. Then get a Sketch Your Life session with Christy. Go to maol.as.me/sketch.